welcome to the channel. Yes, welcome to the channel. I'm Jeremy Stevens. This channel is gonna be all about entrepreneurship, finance, real estate, marriage. No, that's too many topics. More so all about money. I'm an entrepreneur here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I've been very excited to get this started. I have over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and so it's like, why am I just on one platform? Why don't I share my knowledge with the masses? So here I am. Welcome to my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe because as you all know, that's the only way we grow. So sit back, enjoy the content, and I'm excited to bring it to you weekly, daily, whatever the frequency is. I'm here for the people. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get right into it. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you see by the title of today's video, how I used OPM or other people's money to scale to my 7-figure real estate business. See, one thing that they don't teach us in middle school or high school is that the wealthiest of the wealthy people in our world are really good at leveraging money and using other people's money to scale their own businesses. And today I'm here to teach you exactly how to do that. So before we dive in, I'm going to give you an overview of my real estate business, and it consists of two major streams of income. One of them being fix and flips, where I buy these distressed homes and I'll fix them up and sell them for a profit. And then also my rental side, and the majority of that being a technique that I use called rental arbitrage, and we'll get into that in a later video, but it's all about how I scaled my 7-figure business using other people's money. When I started out in business in 2017, I really had no idea about people using other people's money to scale their own businesses. But as I did my research, I gained more knowledge. I was able to truly find out how they were able to scale so quickly. And it's actually using other people's money. 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years, mainly due to a capital issue. And that can easily be avoided if these business owners actually know how to gain access to the capital. So I like to break up capital into 5 different categories. First, there's your own cash. There's business loans. There's business credit cards, there's business lines of credit, and then lastly, there's private money investors. And now that we know the 5 different types of capital, let's go ahead and explain what each stands for. So your own cash, obviously that's your own liquid cash that you can touch in your Chase Bank account, PNC Bank, Bank of America. Typically that's your own money that's in your own checking account and that you have access to immediately. Next up is business loans. These are typically large lump sums of cash, and depending on the bank or the institution that you go with, the interest rate is always going to be negotiated by the bank itself. You have no say in the interest rate, but typically the upside of that is that you can get a large lump sum of money all at once. So business credit card, exactly like what it sounds. You can buy something online or go to the store to buy something for your business, but this is not liquid cash. Business lines of credit is kind of the best of both worlds. It's probably my personal favorite. You can buy inventory online with it. You can go to the store and buy something for your business with it as well. But also you can use it the same as cash, and typically you can transfer it from your business line of credit over to your business bank account, and you can use it just as cash. So private money investors are actually similar to a bank loan or similar to the bank, but the only difference is these are going to be your neighbors or your friends or somebody who you have a really good relationship with, and they're probably not doing anything with this money anyway, and it's not earning a great interest rate. So the luxury of private money investors is that you can negotiate interest rate and payback time, etc. Because it's like somebody you have a really good relationship with. Outside of a bank, where the bank is the one who's setting all the terms, and private money investors, it's negotiating. So the biggest pro to using your own cash is that you don't have to pay anybody back. But the biggest downside is that eventually, if you really want to scale to a top level business, you're eventually going to run out of cash, and that's never good. So in order to continue to scale, you probably don't want to go with this method. And the pros to using business funding, that goes for business lines of credit and business loans. The number one pro is that it doesn't affect your own personal credit score. It does affect the business side, but not the personal side. So let's say if you were to go buy a house or a car, they actually wouldn't see that funding was taken out on the business side. So that's one pro. It does not affect your personal credit score. And as mentioned with business funding, especially the business loan part, you can typically get approved for large amounts of money, which is always a pro in your business. The only downside to that is the interest rates can tend to spike up depending on the economy and where it is at that point. So you have to weigh your options. So finally, what I mainly use and what has really catapulted me to this 7-figure real estate business is utilizing private money investors. Again, these are friends and family. These are people that I have really good relationships with, people that trust me. And I've been able to scale significantly using this method. I give them a return on their investment. We negotiate the interest rate. Everybody's happy at the dinner table. So all in all are effective. You can scale using any of these methods, but for my personal favorite, it's definitely going to be the private money investors, mainly due to the terms that are being negotiated between both parties, and also because oftentimes your neighbor or your friends may have a lot of money that they're not utilizing for themselves that is best well suited in your business. So use this as a sign to go out there and get all the funding that you need for your business, and that's how you get out of the rat race and level up.